Hi there, it's me making my final video for this week. Well, until Saturday or Sunday. I just thought I'd give you a real quick video, and for RKO Kid 89, I think that's what the name is. Just don't worry about the haters, don't worry about that dude. That dude's just looking for attention, and he's just looking for people to pick on. So don't pay no attention to that guy, because the guy is a complete idiot. So yeah, just ignore them, because most people on here on YouTube, you got some people who actually want to make videos, and you got people on here who are just real stupid, and they'll do anything to annoy you or get under your skin or get some views or do whatever they can to get under your skin and get attention. And that's what this dude is doing. So just ignore him, because that's all he's doing. But yeah, anyhow, yeah, like I said about that, just ignore them. But anyhow, this is gonna be my video of the top 10 wrestlers of 2008. On this list, I know there won't be there won't be any ROH guys. I could have put some in here, but really haven't got into watching it. Hopefully I'll buy one of the DVDs, or maybe check out a match or something, because ROH, from what I've seen, it's good, but I haven't really got into it to see any wrestler that'll get me into that I will put on Wrestler 2008, and haven't watched it enough. But I will try to get into it. But anyhow, let's start at number 10. At number 10 for my wrestler of 2008, and this list is gonna be not like everybody else's list. It's gonna be from my list, in my opinion, of who I saw the most out of and who did the most. At number 10, I got Kofi Kingston. The guy has done a lot in his short span in the WWE, his short stint in the WWE, and he was in ECW, and he was having a feud with Shelton Benjamin. I believe he beat Shelton Benjamin maybe one or two times, and he was supposed to be pushed even more when he was on ECW, but then he got traded to Raw, and he's still green, but he's been doing a lot, most than what most guys from previous who've been traded from ECW to Raw or SmackDown. He's been doing a lot more than what some of those guys have been doing. I mean, just think about what he's been doing. In a short stint, he got a couple wins on there. He beat Chris Jericho for the Intercontinental Championship. Don't remember what pay-per-view that was, but he beat Chris Jericho, became the Intercontinental Champion, held on to the belt for at least maybe a month or something like that before losing it to, I forgot who he lost it to, but yeah, he kept that belt and then lost it about a month. He then went on to win the tag team championship, the tag team titles with CM Punk, only to hold those belts for at least for a good month or two, maybe a month. I don't know, maybe a month or something like that. But then until finally CM Punk and him losing it to John Morrison and Miz. So yeah, I got him at number 10 because he's done a lot in his short stint in the WWE, and he's done a lot on Raw, and he's kind of my wrestler 2008, because he's improving a lot too. Then we go to number 9. Number 9 is Sting. Sting really hasn't really done that much, but he's been the most talked about superstar. He won the title at Bound for Glory 08. He won a couple of his pay-per-view matches at 08. And really, he's been talked about the most. He's been the wrestler that's been talked about the most in TNA, because of his heel turn, which has done wonders for him. And people were talking about him, and people took interest in him because he was heel, and they wanted to see what he was going to do next or who he was going to hit. And then he was the one that formed the Main Event Mafia of main event guys. And even though I still think that the Main Event Mafia that storyline should just end now, but yeah, he's done a lot. He's done a lot in TNA in 2008, and that's why I have him at number 9, because he was the one that formed the Main Event Mafia. He won the title from Samoa Joe, and people been talking about him the most and he's garnered interest from most wrestling fans because of his heel turn that he made. Then at number 8, we got Chris Jericho. What can you say about Chris Jericho? He came into the WWE in 2007. He made his return in 2007. Had his match with Randy Orton. Then he had a match with JBL. Then he got into a program with Shawn Michaels. And then he got into a program with Batista. Then he won the Intercontinental title. Well, he won the Intercontinental title around February or March. Then that's when the Shawn Michaels storyline came. And then it just rocketed him to success. And he won the world title at least 2-3 times. And really, he got people talking about him the most. And his promos have been improving and everything else, and that's why I have him at number 8. At number 7, I got Triple H. Even though I hate the guy, gotta admit the guy has done a lot. In 2008, he had a good match with Randy Orton. He won the title, and he held on to the title for a couple months. Not many wrestlers can say that, but this is Triple H. He had a couple good matches with Jeff Hardy, and he's just been doing his thing in 2008, and really I have him at number 7 because he's just been the wrestler of 2008 because he's been winning titles and he held on to the belt for a long time, and really that's amazing to see that. And yeah, having him at number 7. At number 6, I got AJ Styles. Didn't really do much, but he got pushed to main event status, even though he's not being used right, but he was doing his thing. He had a couple good matches, and really he's my wrestler of 2008. Number 5, I got Batista. What can you say about Batista? He was involved in a lot of good matches this year, and really he's improved in the ring. His matches have gotten a whole lot better, and really he made his matches watchable, and that's why I have him at number 5. At number 4, I got Shawn Michaels. What can you say about Shawn Michaels? The man had a match of the year, a 2008 match of the year with Ric Flair in a retirement match where he busted his ass to make Ric Flair look good in that match and to make the match look good. He had an okay match with Batista. He had a couple good matches with Chris Jericho, and really why not leave him? Why would you not leave this guy on the list? Why would I not leave him on the list? He's done a whole lot in 2008. At number 3, got The Undertaker. Really only have a little bit to say about him. He's been having good matches. He had a good Hell in a Cell match with Edge. Had a couple good storylines revolving around him, and he's just been the wrestler that stepped his game up in 2008. Number 2, I got Randy Orton. What can you say about Randy Orton? He got in. He had a good match with Triple H, held onto the belt longer than many people thought, and as soon as he came back, he didn't miss a beat, and he's been really the focus on Raw. At number 1, got Jeff Hardy. Been having a lot of good matches as of late. His matches have been improving. His promos have been improving. He won the WWE title. Storylines he's been involved in a lot of good storylines, and overall he's been my wrestler of 2008 because he's done a lot on SmackDown. Well, I'm running out of time. I hope you like my video. Merry Christmas to some of you who will be having a good Christmas. Hope to see you in a couple days, and I hope you guys have a good Christmas. Until then, I hope to see you when I get back. Until then, Merry Christmas, and I'm out. Peace.